find them and destroy them.
Good morning.
Now it starts.
We'll be on live. It's almost time before we leave.
I'm just seeing my friends on.
Well, you will be on live at Walmart. Nope.
Especially the
Hi, Sally. Hi, Dusty.
story and a handful.
Hope you guys have a good morning.
And linked to the pressure. I know that would be very helpful many years later.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody.
CIA after Vietnam. Protesting, people didn't think the CIA was cool. I knew that the analysts at the CIA did a lot more than was the public perception. They were really trying to understand the world to really help the nation. And I wanted to do that. I was lucky as an undergrad.
Lisa Marie, Nana of 2. Good morning.
In 1990,
I won't be on here very long.
focusing on Bin
Me
Laden.
and my family are going to go grocery shopping.
When we first stumbled upon Osama bin Laden, we learned that he was related to a very wealthy and influential family.
Hi, Dora.
Throughout the 1980s, he was a rich benefactor helping the Afghans in resisting the Soviets.
الله سبحانه وتعالى علينا بأن نصرنا إلى إخواننا في أفغانستان.
Yeah,
This legend grew.
gotta
about
have
these
food.
Dedicated fighters in the caves of Afghanistan, trying to protect their country from the evil Soviet Union which invaded. And the United States was also fighting against the Soviet Union. So the feeling was that these are noble fighters.
U.S. support for the rebels totaled hundreds of millions of dollars, one of the largest covert operations ever run by the CIA.
I don't know what's for dinner tonight.
It's over. The day no one ever thought would come.
The era of Soviet military intervention in other countries is now over.
Bin Laden was coming off the high of having won in Afghanistan with this idea that this is the way we're going to change the regime in the Middle East. He wanted to usher in a new Islamic empire. And he said he wanted to get the Muslims out of the region. Bin Laden hated America for intervening in the Muslim world and for propping up these infidel leaders. Bin Laden saw the United States as supporting everything that they believed was wrong. Liberal democracy. That you don't
No,
have
I'm
to
not
be
tired. I'm
religious,
just waking
that
up.
women should have an equal role in society. These are all things that are anathema to that fundamentalism where Bin Laden and his friends were. So they had a meeting, and out of that, Bin Laden formed Al-Qaeda.
Remember
And that
when
was
you wrote?
Anybody that has my profile picture are going.
And one of my bosses came up to me.
We had known that
No, I'm talking about when you found out that Al Qaeda was found and captured, killed.
When the
Junaid.
war was over, we discovered that he turned those camps into training camps for Islamic
was
militants
at home
to
and
go
came
out
on the
and attack
news.
other countries.
I remember John Cena announced that on the end of the pay-per-view. I always see that.
But we didn't know.
He came out with the belt and he said, I have some major news. Basically that Bin Laden was compromised. Put it in.
In 1992, there was attack against U.S. servicemen in Yemen. We did some investigation, and the little breadcrumbs led back to the
Osama bin
And
Laden.
that's when I personally came to understand.
The documentary was about the manhunt of him.
More Americans have been killed this morning since intelligence like Saudi Arabia was surfacing on the CIA and Osama bin Laden. 210 people died.
Or did we know he'd become enemy of the United States?
Osama bin Laden, possible mastermind.
She's looking at you.
Five American sailors killed.
The worst terrorist attack against
Actually, go see
a
Cole.
ship in modern history.
Prime suspect named Osama bin Laden.
I put dots on a map and you could see it in a belt across the road. It was almost everybody. it seemed to us the beginning of a new wave of terrorism.
They could take so much before there.
In the months leading up to 9/11, we had intelligence reported that Al-Qaeda had a threat against American targets. We've not seen the spike in reporting like that.
All of the indicators were that something big was happening. We got reporting that people in Bin Laden's network calling their mothers, telling them goodbye, and stuff like that. I mean, something very serious was about to happen.
People we were following in Afghanistan were leaving the camps. There was a public statement by Bin Laden saying there was a big surprise.
We're talking Armageddon. This is going to be bad.
We sent in the vicinity of 100 messages to the FAA, Customs and Border Patrol about the potential for trouble with airlines and terrorists.
Over the past 5 years, we warned that the most likely targets would be, quote, national symbols, such as the White House and the Capitol, and symbols of U.S. capitalism. Terrorists are developing new ways to attack aviation targets.
The morning flight comes to the head of the Al-Qaeda sector office. It's the chief of Israel. That indicators are just off the chart. This country's got to go on a war front now.
I briefed the president about Bin Laden planning multiple operations. Bin Laden attacks.
Oh, I've been talking.
Spectacular attacks. History-changing attacks.
Don't get your
I
car
remember
started.
walking into the head of the Al-Qaeda unit. Against one wall, piles of papers. And they were all stacked right next to each other. And what is all that paper on the floor? He said, oh, that's when we have all that paper on the floor. He said, oh, that's when we have the